I guess Escondido, the whole, oh! Cut, redo it. Okay, dude. That was funny. Barrack Shrine, 20 years old. I'm here in Escondido, California. I'm so glad that, you know, I can skate and have fun and hang with the people I can hang, because it keeps me out of trouble. You know, we're on tour with ASA, and you know, they always mention Escozoo, me and Louis and Robert Libanos being a part of it. Like, it's more than just like skating. It's like everyone's close. Everyone knows each other. It's a cool little family. I've never given like 8 or 9 years of my life to anything. I mean, I've given half my life to skating, what are on my feet. And, I mean, that's just my life. This is skating. My dad's just the best guy, and you know, he loves me to death, and I love him too. And my dad can't really see in like my whole career or whatever, my whole like life of skating. Like, he hasn't really been able to see it. You know, he got blind through Vietnam. He's just such a good guy, and like just growing up, like, he's taught me, like, you know, never to, you know, always be patient and never to push things, and you know, the same old dad kind of stuff. But you know, he's a good guy. I love him to death. So, and my mom too. So, got good parents. That's what you need nowadays. I think they found that, like, I was skating and like that, and I had like a good tight niche of friends, and we all did it, and you know, they wanted to support that, and they wanted to keep it going, and you know, I respect them for that. The future for Eric would be meet new people and stay with my good friends that I love, and keep close to my family, and hopefully everything will work out. And that's a wrap.
Are you thirsty for an alternative? Well, quench yourself here. From snowboarding to skateboarding to freestyle Moto X, it's all right here on ESPN. Check out the ASA Pro Tour this season on ESPN and ESPN2. Riders from all over the world will brandish their blades in pursuit of the title. Watch and learn.
This is Barrack Shrine, and you're in Louisville, Kentucky, watching the B3. Coming up is Inline Street.
A very mixed crowd here. We've got a couple rookies in the crew. We've also got some old timers and some maniacs. Jaron Grobe, Santiago Esparua, and Sean Robertson.
20 questions. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 questions.
How many minutes are on my calling plan? Not enough, because my bill's always way too much. If I could pick my own presidential candidate, it'd probably have to be Bill Clinton again. He's funny as hell. One thing I could change today at this time, I would not be able to wear a shirt, and I'd be able to skate fine on the ramp without getting yelled at. How many stickers are on my helmet? How many stickers are on your helmet? Well, maybe about 4 of them, 5 of them. Just enough for my sponsors. My favorite coffee drink, probably be mocha once in a blue moon, but blue moons don't happen too often. Favorite CD right now, Mr. Pookie, coming straight out of D-Town, Dallas. Charlie's Angels or Baywatch, come on now. Baywatch, most definitely. What is your worst injuries? Probably breaking my shoulders, both of them, like 6 weeks apart. That's definitely not a good thing to do, so stay away from that. Favorite Simpson character? Definitely be Homer, because it's always like, dope. Who would you like to see in Celebrities Deathmatch? The Yashitoko brothers. They wouldn't have a damn clue. Favorite pro moment? The 1997 X-Trials, Orlando, Florida. That's your answer.
Sean Robertson in 3, 2, 1.
Sean Robertson's in the course, and he likes to get upside down. Faking 540. Having trouble right where Eric Shrine had trouble with that soul grind. He goes huge 360 over the spine. And then 540 on that wall. What do you think of that, Louisville? Sean Robertson having an exciting run so far.
Little topside acid over the flat planter.
Topside soul, not much room for error up there in that small sub box. He goes backside parking. Sean doing the right thing as he goes med spin 540 over the box, trying to mix up the grinds and the airs.
Plenty of time with 20 seconds left for Sean Robertson.
That's the wrong way over the box, going off the landing ramp into the transition.
Yeah. Oh, hung up on the spine. Sean Robertson, that is time. Oh. What do you think, Louisville? A respectable start for Sean Robertson. The big fakie 5 to kick things off. The alley-oop 5 up and over the wall.
Sean, you started your run out with a fakie 5. Are we going to see the fakie 7, possibly the fakie 9 next time?
Nah, no need. Need to land forward, go up into the next grind, come out of it and try to bust out.
If Sean Robertson could put all those tricks together perfectly, he doesn't need to do anything different. But everybody here gets 2 chances to pull their best stuff. Morgan Pesco, he's pretty capable. He hasn't made it into the final too many times in the past, but here he came up with a very creative line. Beautiful zero spin locking on, up and over, just using the entire course. Morgan Pesco making a name for himself in the prelims, qualifying in the top 3.
You made top 10 on vert, but you didn't make top 10 on street. When you go home, are you going to train more on street, or are you going to skate more vert?
I'm just gonna skate both, like just the way I do. You know, street is always like harder because it's crazy people out there. So I don't know.
Well, one of the newer crazies, Jeremy Penachini, really pushing it this year on street.
Headed straight for the launch box where you know you can do some damage. Big 7-point to start it out. Straight into the topside sole. The vert quarter pipe backflip out of the spine area.
Oh my. Switch 540 going back the opposite direction. This line completely different than he did in the prelim rounds.
Now he's getting into the technical portion of the run, jumping disaster as soul grind. Negative Mizu across the grinder bar. Negative means he grinds on the inside of his skate, if you can imagine. Fakie 540 coming in backwards, landing forward over the spine. Working every area of the course. Jeremy working back and forth, hitting all the ramps. Still got about 10 seconds left. As he goes negative Mizu over the gap. A little gator pit they built there. And then he's going for a true spin Elliott Mizu. Pretty exciting run from Jeremy Penachini as they call time.
So far, this run had the most tricks in the competition. The big backflip, a couple negative grinds as well. 70 points even puts him in first. Sean Robertson close behind, followed by the rookie sensation, Dominic Sagona. In the midst of round number 1 here on the street course, Jeremy Penachini sits on top. He took second at the first B3 ASA Pro Tour stop in Lake Havasu, but Pat Lennon would love to change that.
Upside down 540. Looked like he surprised himself a little bit. Getting so much speed on that. There's one of the creative transfers we started talking about as he goes backside royale. And then, so cool.
Great line going into the mini section from the launch box.
Good line from Pat Lennon, working the mini ramp portion of the course. Working that spine ramp. He goes alley portside transfer.
First doing all the airs, then going into all the grinds. 6 quick tricks in a row.
As he goes kite grind down the ledge box with about 5 seconds left, Pat Lennon. Let's make some noise. You want to see Pat Lennon do one last trick, Louisville?
Yeah, creativity, I think 180. Well, the runs keep getting better. Pat Lennon getting squirrely to begin and then pulling out a perfect run.
Are we going to see the 900, 1080, maybe even a 1260?
I don't know if I have to throw that. It's gonna have to be my first trick because it takes a lot out of me. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 720s, 540s, grinding, whatever I feel like doing. You know, I plan out my 2 first tricks and then I kind of mosey around.
Not a bad job, Mosey. And Jason Stinsman, this is his first ever pro competition. He's a rookie and he qualified in the prelims in first place. Going huge there in the gap. He pulled a 540 over that same gap during the prelim runs.
He hit his face and he doesn't care. He's still going.
Well, I thought that run was pretty good, Tyler, but next run's gonna be off the hook. I'm gonna be hucking out my body all over the course. Outrageous.
Oh, nothing like holding back.
Talk to me. Only talk. Talk to me. Talk.
Darren, you were the 99 Rookie of the Year on the ASA Pro Tour. Is there a lot of pressure on you kind of going into your second season, kind of like that #1 hit debut album, you got to do a good follow-up?
I guess so. I just come to skate and have fun, though, so I don't care. No pressure for me.
What do you think of the competitions versus just going out and street skating?
I like contests to go and hang out with all my friends, you know? Street skating, just relax, you know?
What do you consider your style?
Mostly go big. You know, I can do tech stuff, but I like just to go big.
What are your goals for skating? And what are your goals just in the future?
Well, just to be the best I can at skating for myself, compete against myself, learn tricks, you know, be as good as I can.
Are there any skaters out there that have had the most influence on you?
I don't know, Bergeron, like trying crazy stuff, like that kind of stuff. Whoever goes for stuff, Feinberg and Sean and everyone like that.
Yeah.
Just go big, go for it, you know?
If you had the opportunity to say anything you wanted to anybody at the camera, what would you say? Is it?
Wait, who's joking? No. For the skaters, just keep skating for the fun of it.
This is Jaron Grove.
He's going to make him say, "Grr, Jaron Grove." As he goes alley-oop soul on that high ledge box. If you missed that one, you're going right off the course. Can you say huge 360? Nose pick 540. Now things are starting to get angry.
Super consistent. There's the 900.
Oh my goodness. Jaron Grove is in the course and out of control. Disaster soul grind. Louisville, let's make some noise for the monster, Jaron Grove. Big 540 wall ride.
Making it look so easy out here. Little fish.
That's what I'm talking about. He just goes for it. Such a wild style, but it's so much fun to watch. Jaron Grove.
10 seconds left. Yeah.
He hasn't stopped yet, just cruising around the course. True spin alley-oop topside to finish it. And that's time.
Darren Grove may not have a whole lot to say, but man, he lets his skating speak for itself.
Jaron, you started out with a gap, finished up with the 900. That gets a little tough when you're tired, spinning at the end like that. Anything we're going to see in the next run?
Just more bigger stuff, technical, just whatever.
Gonna go crazy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Jaron Grove setting a new high water mark with 81.50. He's way out on top, but it's only the best one that counts with one more to go. One run to go for all of these competitors. Jaron Grove sits on top after absolutely demolishing the course, going bigger than anybody. But Hakeem Jamo has something that he wants to say about that himself. He came out putting together some pretty big tricks. Check that out. Double variation down right into the 540. Yeah, Hakeem Jamo.
Did pretty good. I mean, I messed up a little bit, but besides, you know, I got a little bit more consistency, landing more tricks.
70.50, very respectable. Eric Shrine trying to improve on a pretty poor first run. He didn't have the consistency the first time around. Here in the second, also having a bit of trouble. Opening up on the stale 540 over the box.
Eric's one of 3 skaters here from Escondido, California, representing the Esco Zoo. He's the only one that made it to the finals here today.
Unfortunately, a 63.50. He'll be relegated to 10th place. Sean Robertson in the black with the red skates. Here he goes in 3, 2, 1.
He dazzled us in the first round. Looks to do it again. Fakey 540 all the way upside down. Soul to soul up there on the hybrid wall. Huge 360. Sean Robertson is on fire. All the way up that bird wall with the 540.
Topside acid to backside Farfignugan.
Backside torque across that sub box.
Sean having a perfect run so far.
Backside Farfignugan all the way down the box. Med spin 540. Sean Robertson is out of control this run. Really putting it all together this time out. You got about 20 seconds as Sean goes 540 from landing ramp to transition, going the wrong way over the box and switch. Huge 540 transfer, Louisville. Give it up for Sean Robertson. You got about 5 seconds. Sean Robertson just throwing everything out there.
And that is going to be time for Sean Robertson. Wow, Robertson doing some new creative tricks there. The nice sole, the top sole, big transfer. This run, good enough for 3rd place so far. Check it out, straightening out the leg for added style. Ooh. Up next, Jeremy Penachini. I've said it before, he's the most improved street skater from last season. Unbelievable what he did in the offseason.
Big 720 to start it out for Jeremy. Taking a lot of speed into that backflip. 540 switch going the other way, grabbing stale. Jeremy off to a pretty exciting start.
There's the disaster soul now heading back into the corner and he pulls it.
Negative mistrial all the way around the corner bowl. Had trouble in the first round, no trouble there. Negative miss, no, that was a negative knee-do from Jeremy. Fakey 540 coming in backwards, landing forward, straight into the fish brain.
So far he hasn't fallen, hasn't messed up one trick. 10 seconds left for Jeremy Penachini.
Negative Mizu. When we say negative, what we're referring to is the fact that he's locking on the inside of his boot. That's a true spin alley-oop Mizu, and that's going to be time for Jeremy Penachini. Great run.
Jeremy's one of the only guys to pull negative tricks consistently. This one put him in 2nd place.
I got hurt in warm-up, so I'm just chilling in my runs, you know, not trying to hurt myself anymore. That's all I'm doing. It's cool.
Would you be content with 2 second places in a row?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm down with that.
Well, right now that's where he sits, but Pat Lennon still has another chance to take the top.
It's worth the risk if you're wanting more. Down, it's just falling backward. can still clean what you drop on the floor. Someday you will wake up and seek out the answers you need to hear. You can believe what you want in something, but don't let it take away your control. There's no easy answers in the real world, and once you fall in, you can't climb out from that hole.
The Milk Monkey. B3 has been brought to you by Power Bar, Don't Bump. By Winterfresh Gum from Wrigley for icy cool breath that lasts. And by Circuit City, answers in every department, low prices all over the store.
Okay, Grasshoppers. Jaron Grobe sits on top. He's never won an ASA Pro Tour event. Pat Lennon sits in third. He would like to win very, very badly. Dominic Sagona, the rookie, he was tied for seventh. He came out and blazed through the course the second time around. Super smooth style everywhere he goes. Dominic skates with one of the cleanest street styles, one of the most dynamic in all of pro skating.
Dominic putting on a technical clinic.
Santiago Asperua, we call him the Brinks truck or the Mack truck because of the way he skates out here on the course. Powerful.
Oh, wow.
So Santiago, an improvement, but only good enough for seventh. All the pressure sits in this guy. He sits in third.
Jumping in for extra speed so he can boost on that 540. Grabbing underneath his legs, we call it stale. Coming back the other way, transferring from ramp to ramp, backside royale. Into the creative portion of his run as he transfers soul. The only one we've seen doing that. It's called an alley-oop porn star. Some of these tricks have really silly names, but they're impressive tricks nonetheless. As he goes 360, getting kind of squirrely on it. Still with about 25 seconds left. This is Pat Lennon out of Redwood City, California. Watch out. Everybody make way. Pat Lennon cleared. That's right. You spectators just became part of the show.
This is part of his run.
Make some noise for Pat Lennon. Out of the course, 540. What do you think? Nothing's out of bounds with Pat Lennon. 540 right out of the course.
Pat Lennon always pushing the sport. Huge bio 540 up and over the fence.
I saw that guy when I first came here. I didn't really follow my run. I struggled, and I just thought it was pointless to continue, so I just wanted to, make people excited. Have a fun day, huck your body.
So with Pat Lennon not making it into first place, that makes this guy, Jaron Grobe, the ASA's champion in Louisville. Lucky for him, he had another chance to go out and take what we call a glory run. There, the nose pick 540 up and over the 900. Despite not even needing this run, he still came out and ripped it up for his second run. Gosh, so many tricks for Jaron Grobe, can't even keep up. With a 71.25 in his second run just for the crowd, he finishes off the only skater able to get above an 80. Penakini, he'll settle for his second in a row. So the 1999 Rookie of the Year is finally a champion.